funny because it's the same thing with their image as well. When you look at the Stones, they're like rough and ready to go. You look at the Beatles, they had their suits, they had that immaculate haircut, you know. So that's very, very interesting. I'm just wondering, maybe this. My name is Harry. I welcome you to another edition of my music video reactions. Today, I'm going to be doing a song by the Rolling Stones. The Rolling Stones, right, it's quite interesting to me because I know them very well. I know their members. I know there's a guy called Ronnie Wood who plays the guitar. I know Mick. I know Keith Richards. And I think the drummer is called Charlie something, I don't remember. So I know them because I've read about these guys so many times. But I only know a handful of their songs. You know, like Satisfaction. What's the other one I know? Anyway, I know a few songs, right? Maybe if I hear some, I would, you know, recognize it. But I don't really like listen to them in that way, which is strange. It's just that these guys, they just like they exceeded, you know, what they do, that they have become like an institution. You just know of them, you know them, you recognize them. So anyway, I have decided to go into Rolling Stones and dig out as much stuff as I can. So if you're a Stones fan, I'm gonna give this the Beatles treatment as well and try and do as much as possible as I can on the Stones. So we start today with a song called Gimme Shelter. So I'm on the shelter right now, so I'm good. Give me a few seconds here to get my phones in. And then we'll go check out this shelter thing, what it's all about. If it's your first time here today, I welcome you aboard. I hope you have a great time with us and join the family. And to the family, how you doing, guys? I hope you had a great day. Let's go get this. I was so excited I forgot to say hi to you guys, man. Familiar Stone sound that I know. Interesting opening lines there, you know, sound like a very, very dark song. Actually, it reminds me of Under My Thumb, you know, some way, it reminds me of it some way, you know, I can hear that in my head. Anyway, let's put that aside for now. It sounds like a very dark song, you know, very dark. The storm is threatening, and if I don't get a shelter, I'm gonna fade away. And then there's this war business thing. I don't know, maybe it was during the I don't know. But I hear Under My Thumb, definitely. So there will always be the comparison between the Stones and the Beatles. You know, it's always going to happen. You know, one were the pretty boys, you know, the almost like angelic boys, you know, and the other were the bad boys, you know, the ones that your mother warns you about. When I hear the Stones, right, they always remind me of or they give me the feeling that, you know, they just wrote a song 10 minutes ago, right? And they got into their van and they drove to the studio without rehearsal and just recorded it. You know, I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just like saying that their sound, it's so raw. It's like, let's do this now. Bum, bum. And they're out. Because they've got that raw, rough sound, you know. That's how I always remember, you know, or deem the Stones. The Beatles, on the other hand, they are so clean, and when you hear them, you get the feeling that, you know, this is a band who's like rehearsed and rehearsed, and they've got their they've got their sound perfect, you know, like everything is just, you know, exactly where everything goes, boom. So, and it's funny because it's the same thing with their image as well. When you look at the Stones, they're like rough and ready to go. You look at the Beatles, they had their suits, they had that immaculate haircut, you know. So it's very, very interesting. I'm just wondering, maybe this was like a thing that was like done on purpose, or that is actually the personality of the of both bands, you know. So the rough and ready sound of Stones and the more polished sound of the Beatles. Now to the song. It's a very, very dark song, and I don't understand why that is, you know. It sounds like it was done at a moment when there was something bad going on, you know. Maybe the person who wrote the song was like depressed, you know, or maybe they were like almost even suicidal. I don't know, you know, because it's all nasty thoughts in his head, you know. Everything is just like, everything points towards destruction, you know. And it's almost as if he's like crying for help, you know, almost as if I don't get away from this situation or get myself sorted out, I might just go under. Hence the gimme shelter thing, you know. But interestingly, at the end, you know, it goes back to love and says love is just a shot away. So maybe whatever was troubling this person, he got to find he found a way out eventually, I hope. I'm not sure who wrote this. I don't know who wrote the song, but I know that they had troubled times with was it Brian Jones, the member who died? I think he died in a swimming pool or something. So there has been some like hard times, you know, for the Stones. So who knows what inspired this? I don't know. But if you do know why this song is so dark, you know, and what it's all about, please let us know in the comment section. I'm sure there are going to be a few of you who's going to tell us about this. Yeah, I'm very, very curious. So this is my first Stones video, and it won't be the last, you know. I am actually going to do 4 today. Like I said to you, I want to break down all those barriers, you know, that's been holding me back from the Stones. It's not good enough knowing like 4 or 5 songs of the Stones. I want to know a ton of their catalog. And I'm sure along the way, I'm going to discover some songs that I didn't even know that maybe I remember from my past, from my childhood, you know. Maybe I got like vague memories of it. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. If it's your first time, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this enough to come back again and see us over and over and over again and join the family. My name is Harry, and like I always say, stay cool and stay safe. And also, Rod, if you're a Stones fan, like I said, I suggest you subscribe, because there's going to be like a few of their songs going down. Not only the Stones, if you're a fan of good music, right, I suggest you you subscribe here to this channel. And if you want to know if I've done any song, you know, it's so easy. Just type in Harry Best and the song that you're curious about into your browser, into your YouTube browser. So Harry Best, and for example, Harry Best, give me shelter. And if I, or even maybe a band name. And if you do that right, it will come out to you. And you will know if you have done that song or not. So take care, guys, yeah. See you at the next stop.